Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Coronation Street airs Julie Carp's return scenes next week. Todd Grimshaw is shocked to come face to face with his auntie during a visit to Debbie Webster's hotel. The drama unfolds after Debbie invites Todd and Billy Mayhew to a singles event at the Chariot Square Hotel. It takes some convincing from Todd before Billy agrees to go, as he's still grieving following the tragic loss of his husband Paul Foreman last year. Best Film and TV Tours for 2025. When a couple of men approach and offer to buy them drinks, Todd is dismayed as an emotional Billy rushes out. Todd's work colleague George Shuttleworth witnesses the incident and gives him a hard time for dragging Billy along before he was ready. Shortly afterwards, Todd's attention wanders as he spots Julie at the event. Why is she back in Weatherfield? Katie Kavanagh, who plays Julie, commented. It is a real shock for her to see Todd. For reasons she is keeping to herself, she is frightened to meet any of her family. Coronation Street confirms who started the Platt fire. She is very good at running away and sugarcoating things, but there is a lot of denial going on. Julie's chance meeting with Todd paves the way for her to stick around on the cobbles for a while, reconnecting with her family. Katie continued, seeing Todd at the hotel really brings it home. It really makes her have to face up to the reality of her life, which is really tough. For anybody to have to do that, it's a very brave thing to have to do. Todd is lovely to her. She and Todd always had a great relationship, and she's not realized how loved she is. I don't think she's got the highest self-esteem in the world. Coronation Street actor teases co-star's return for exit story. I think she is a bit shocked that people love her as much as they do. That they want her and that they want to take care of her. It overwhelms her. She sort of exists in her own little world, and doesn't think anyone will care that much. I think that's what stops her in her tracks, and she realizes she needs to be with those people. I really don't think she has any close friends back in Wales. She has probably had a few misguided relationships that have gone wrong. She is a bit hapless, and she's not quite got it together to get some kind of security and consistency in her life. I think also she's lived in a bit of a fantasy world, and so she needs to maintain the myth of lovely Julie, and she probably believes a bit of that fantasy world. But what she needs now is reality, security, and love. Coronation Street wins major award for tragic storyline. Coronation Street bosses announced Julie's return last month. Her comeback will ultimately lead to the departure of Julie's sister Eileen Grimshaw after 25 years. Show producer Kate Brooks recently explained, "We're delighted to have the inimitable Julie Carp back on the cobbles. As the ever-lovable Julie breezes back into the lives of the Grimshaws, not everything is quite as it seems, and Julie's secret sets off a chain of events that has huge ramifications for Eileen. Katie has slipped back into Julie's shoes with such ease that it's like she's never been away, and we can't wait for the audience to watch Julie's story unfold. A story full of love, laughter, and tears." Coronation Street airs Julie's return on Wednesday, February 19 on ITV1 and ITVX. Coronation Street fans were in for a surprise this week as Julie Carp made an unexpected return to the cobbles, leaving Todd Grimshaw stunned and viewers eager for the drama that followed. The beloved character, known for her bubbly personality and heart of gold, stepped back onto the street with a mysterious purpose, sparking questions and reigniting old tensions. A nostalgic reunion. The episode begins with Todd busy at the florist shop, arranging a bouquet for a customer. The bell above the door jingles, and without looking up, Todd mutters, "Be right with you." "Take your time, Todd. I'm not in a rush," a familiar voice replies. Todd's hands freeze mid-arrangement. Slowly he turns to see Julie standing in front of him, a warm smile on her face. "Julie," he whispers, disbelief evident in his tone. "In the flesh," she beams. "Miss me?" For a moment, Todd is speechless. Memories of their time together flood back, the laughter, the arguments, and the unwavering friendship that defined their relationship. Old wounds resurface. As the initial shock wears off, Todd's expression hardens. "What are you doing back here?" he asks, his voice edged with suspicion. Julie's smile falters. "I know I should have called, but I needed to see you, and everyone else. Weatherfield will always be home to me." Todd crosses his arms. "Funny, considering how you left without a word." The tension between them is palpable. Julie looks genuinely remorseful. "I know I hurt you," she admits. "But I have my reasons. Can we at least sit down and talk?" Reluctantly, Todd agrees, and they head to the bistro for a long overdue conversation. Secrets and revelations. Over glasses of wine, Julie opens up about her life since leaving Weatherfield. "I needed a fresh start," she explains. "I moved to Brighton, got a job in event planning, and for a while, it was great, but I missed this place and the people in it." Todd listens, his defenses gradually lowering. "So why now?" he presses. "What's changed?" Julie hesitates, her gaze dropping to her glass. "There's something I need to tell Eileen," she admits. "It's important." Todd's curiosity is piqued. "What kind of important are we talking about?" Julie takes a deep breath. It's about Jason. Eileen's emotional reaction. The next day, Julie visits Eileen at number 11. The matriarch of the Grimshaw family is overjoyed to see her old friend. "Julie Carp, as I live and breathe," Eileen exclaims, pulling her into a tight hug. "What brings you back?" Julie glances at Todd, who stands nearby with a wary expression. "It's a long story," she says. "Mind if we sit down?" As they settle in the living room, Julie reveals the truth she's been carrying. "Jason's been in touch," she begins. "He's going through a rough patch, and he needs his family." Eileen's eyes widen. "Why didn't he call me himself?" Julie hesitates. "He was embarrassed. You know how proud he can be. But he's struggling, Eileen. He needs support." A family decision. Eileen's maternal instincts kick in. "We need to help him," she declares. "Whatever it takes." Todd, however, remains skeptical. "How do we know this isn't just another mess Jason's gotten himself into?" he challenges. Julie meets his gaze firmly. "Because I wouldn't be here if it wasn't serious," she says. "I care about Jason, and all of you. That's why I came back." Reluctantly, Todd agrees to reach out to Jason, setting the stage for a potential family reunion. Community reactions. Word of Julie's return spreads quickly through Weatherfield. At the Rover's return, familiar faces gather to welcome her back. "You've barely aged a day," Mary marvels. "Flattery will get you everywhere," Julie laughs. Even Dev Allahan, who shares a complicated history with Julie, can't hide his delight. "It's good to see you," he admits. "Weatherfield wasn't the same without you." Julie's return brings a renewed sense of warmth and nostalgia to the street, but her presence also stirs up unresolved feelings and tensions. A hopeful future. As the episode draws to a close, Julie stands on the cobbles, looking around at the street she once called home. "It feels good to be back," she says softly. Todd joins her, his expression thoughtful. "You know, I never thought I'd say this, but I'm glad you're here," he admits. Julie smiles. "Me too." With Jason's potential return on the horizon and new storylines brewing, viewers can expect plenty of drama, heartwarming moments, and unexpected twists in the coming weeks. What fans can expect? Executive producer Ian McLeod shares his excitement about Julie's return. Bringing Julie Carp back to Weatherfield was a no-brainer. She's a character with so much heart, and her dynamic with the Grimshaw family adds a fresh layer to the show. We can't wait for fans to see what we have in store. As Coronation Street continues to deliver captivating storylines, one thing is certain: Julie Carp's return will leave a lasting impact on Weatherfield and its residents. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our channel Street Gossip for more update news.